Yo, Revolver here, and welcome to the 27th episode of the Ayaka Progression Series. As promised, today we are going to talk about the 3.3 preview. It's not as much as I had expected, but it's still exciting. First of all, let's cover the big talk in the room. Well, at least on this channel. Ayaka Rerun. It's not happening. It would have been crazy if Ayaka got a rerun in 3.3. But I can definitely understand why there is no rerun. It makes sense, at least with the roster of characters. I honestly thought that Ayaka could still get a rerun at the end of this year. I know there are some exceptions like Kazuha, and Hutao has joined them. I mean, she didn't rerun this year at all. That's crazy when you think about it. I feel bad for my friend, but on the good side, he most likely will have 100k Primos until then. Anyways, what I wanted to say, even though of these exceptions, after 9 to 10 months, Ayaka received a rerun, so I thought that they might rerun her sooner again. At least not in a year like Kazuha. But I think there is a lot to consider, like how the story lines up. And Hoyoverse knows exactly which characters are the popular ones and which not. Ayaka is very popular. So when you look at the roster of banners in 3.3, it makes sense. They never try to put two characters in the same phase, which could get them a lot of sales. Honestly, I'm glad that she didn't get a rerun. Don't get me wrong. I would have jumped out of my seat if Ayaka got her rerun. But now, the series continues on. With this episode, we reached about 6 months. Half a year. That's not a lot of time. Before that, I waited always around 9 to 10 months for Ayaka. So I don't mind. I would like to go at least until there are 40 episodes. And then the Ayaka rerun can happen. I could see them doing the Ayaka rerun exactly after a year. I mean, it could also be possible because of the story. Around that time, the whole Irodori festival was going on. Well, we have to wait and see. It kinda sucks for me that Ayato's rerun had to happen before Ayaka's one, because I would have preferred to obtain the Haran before I get the Mistsplitter refined, that we have a broader arsenal of katanas for Ayaka. But it also means that Ayato can finally obtain his proper weapon. He deserves it. It is what it is. On the bright side, we will have enough Primogems until then to get even a guaranteed copy of Mistsplitter. No rerun, but I'm still excited. They showed us a bit of gameplay of the card game, and it looked very promising. I won't go into detail about the gameplay, we are only a couple of days away from the release. When I once analyzed the game, I was wrong about most of the stuff. And I am glad that I am. Otherwise, 4-star characters would have been much more OP than 5-star ones. But the stars or whatever on the left side really seem like they indicate when you can perform your burst again. This time around though, it didn't seem like a glow after a turn or an attack. I think it's fantastic that they've included reactions and existing mechanics in the game. It's most likely going to be different. However, it appeared that if you attack with an element that can cause a specific reaction, they receive certain buffs. Catching her burst seems really good, because she can also inflict damage to the ones on the bench, which was mentioned as a standby in the Genshin TCG. Also, it has an energy system. Right now it looks to me more like Pokemon, but we will find it out soon. Oh yeah. It's cool that the characters have a dynamic skin that you can purchase with coins. You can guess which one I will get first. One last thing to add to the Genshin TCG. I can't believe that they actually ripped off their story for their Genshin TCG from Yugioh. I'm pretty sure that only the English cast did that. I feel like only they could pull off something like that. But if the Chinese and the Japanese did that too, dang. Well, I guess when you think about an anime card game, for most of us Yugioh is the first one that pops up. No other anime card game can hold up against Yu-Gi-Oh! My friend May did a short video on that. Oh, you can tell how similar it sounds. I'll link it down in the description. Surprisingly, no news about the anime. I thought they really said in 3.3. Maybe I misheard something. I'm sure we will get news about it somewhere at the end of the year. As I said last time though, the TCG and the Archon Quest will be exciting enough. I think regardless it's going to be an awesome patch. That's it. Stay safe guys. See ya.